Julius Caesar was no stranger to danger, but few would imagine that one of his first brushes with death would come at the hands of pirates. It was 75 BC, and Caesar, then just a young Roman noble, was sailing across the Aegean Sea when his ship was intercepted by a group of Cilician pirates. These pirates were notorious for their ruthlessness, preying on the wealth of Rome with little fear of retribution. But they had never encountered someone quite like Caesar. The pirates, recognizing the high status of their prisoner, demanded a ransom of 20 talents of silver, a king's fortune at the time. But Caesar, showing the first signs of the audacity that would define his career, laughed in their faces. "You clearly don't know who you've captured," he said. Caesar then insisted that they demand 50 talents instead, confident that his people would pay the higher price. The pirates, amused by Caesar's bravado, agreed to his terms. For 38 days, Caesar lived among the pirates as they awaited the ransom. But instead of cowering in fear, Caesar treated them as though he were their leader. He participated in their games, wrote poetry, and even recited speeches, demanding silence from the pirates as they listened. He even joked that once freed, he would return and have them all crucified. The pirates, taking his threats as mere arrogance, laughed along, never realizing that Caesar was deadly serious. But behind the games and camaraderie, Caesar's mind was already planning his revenge. He studied the pirates' habits, the layout of their hideouts, and even the dynamics within their crew. Every detail was noted, not just for survival, but for what was to come once he was freed. Finally, the ransom arrived, and Caesar was released. As he left the pirate camp, he calmly reminded them of his promise to return and crucify them. The pirates, still believing it was a joke, waved him off, enjoying their newly acquired wealth. But Caesar was not one to forget. As soon as he reached the nearest Roman city, Caesar wasted no time. He quickly raised a fleet, using his connections and the ransom money to gather the necessary resources. The hunt for the pirates began almost immediately, and it didn't take long before Caesar tracked them down. Caesar returned with a vengeance. His fleet quickly overpowered the pirates, who were caught off guard, still reveling in their ill-gotten gains. Capturing them was almost too easy for Caesar, who had spent his days in captivity learning all he could about their weaknesses. True to his word, Caesar had every one of the pirates crucified. But even in his brutal justice, he showed a hint of mercy. He ordered that their throats be cut before the crucifixion, sparing them from the prolonged agony of the cross. This act was both a fulfillment of his promise and a demonstration of his power, a power that would one day change the course of history. This event was more than just a personal vendetta, it was a statement. Caesar was showing the world that he was not a man to be trifled with. His word was as strong as his will, and both would go on to shape the destiny of Rome. This encounter with the pirates was just a footnote in Caesar's life, yet it revealed so much about the man who would go on to become one of history's most influential figures. Caesar's combination of charm, intelligence, and ruthless determination set the stage for his eventual rise to power. It was clear from the very beginning that Julius Caesar was destined for greatness. This was the man who would cross the Rubicon, topple the Roman Republic, and forever change the world. Julius Caesar's encounter with the pirates was just the beginning of a legend that would echo through the ages. Join us next time on Historical Echoes as we dive deeper into the lives of history's greatest figures. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories.